Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to structure a complete Google Ads account with the various campaign types, which are search, display, video, and shopping. Hello and thanks for joining in. My name is Ozair and I appreciate your time with me over here. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do so. We upload videos on a very regular basis, and hit the bell button and you'll be one of the first one to be notified when we do upload some new content. So let's get started in this one. A lot of people get confused as to how to structure a campaign, which campaigns to run, and why you should be running multiple campaigns on different channels. Now, Google search campaigns are the most popular ones because that's where everybody starts off with, which is fine because there is the highest intent over there. When you have a problem, you go to Google, you put in the problem, and Google is going to offer you some kind of a solution. But that is also true for YouTube. When we do want to learn something or be entertained, we go to YouTube and we watch videos, and there also is very high intent. YouTube, by the way, is the second largest search engine after Google, and Google owns YouTube. So if you want to have a very comprehensive strategy for building up your brand as well as for generating new leads or sales, I would highly recommend that you use search, display, and Google Display Network all together to create a multi-channel marketing strategy. So let's go into how we would structure the campaigns, and we'll start off with the search campaign, where you want to create a campaign with all your products or services, and we call it the main campaign. Then you also want to be running a brand campaign. That is extremely important because you don't want your competitors to show their ads at the top when somebody searches your brand. I have this discussion and sometimes a little bit of an argument with a fair few clients that the clients don't want to pay for the click for the brand term. They say, well, we already rank number one in organic rankings, why we should pay for that click? Well, the ads always show at the top, and especially in the case of the smartphone, all four ads pretty much take up the whole mobile screen. Then you have the Google Maps, and then you have the organic ranking. So it's way down below, and people need to scroll quite a bit before they will see your listing. So why not just put your name or your company right at the top, unless and until a lot of advertisers are bidding on your brand. Your clicks may be a little bit expensive, but still the intent is there. If somebody is searching for you, they are looking for you and your company. So why wouldn't you want to stay at the top? In most cases, the brand clicks or the CPC for the brand campaign is very low, and I would highly recommend that you run a brand campaign. Then we also run the dynamic search ads, and the DSA campaign is brilliant at finding terms which we never thought of, and you will attract the clicks which you would never have got in the first place. So running all these three campaigns on the search network will get you seen and will get you also the right click. So the way we structure our campaigns is we then break up each campaign into computer, mobile, and tablet. So these are by devices. So each campaign is set up 3 times. Now, I know it means more work or 3 times more work, but you can then bid appropriately at the right device and also allocate the right budget. Because if you have all 3 devices in the same campaign, mobile is going to eat up the whole budget, and the tablet and the computer is not going to get a look in and will be restricted by the budget, and you will wonder why are my ads not showing up on computer whenever we try to see it. So I would recommend that we separate all three and allocate each campaign with their own budget. Now each of these campaigns are then applied to an account level negative list. When we audit accounts, we hardly ever see any accounts with an account level negative list. And what this list does is you keep saving the negative list which you don't want your ads to show for into an account level negative list, and you apply that list to all your campaigns. So the account is completely blocked and you don't need to do the work over and over again. Because if you apply negative lists or negative keywords at campaign or ad group level, then you will need to do the same thing for other campaigns if you are running multiple campaigns. Then we have the ad groups. So what we do is we have the same keyword. So let's say it is about dining chairs. We will have dining chairs as a broad, dining chairs as exact, and this will have up to 10-15 keywords. And the same sort of keywords which are in the exact match will be in the phrase match as well. Whereas the broad match, now unfortunately the broad match modified is no more with us, so we have to use broad match to fish and hunt for new keywords. You need to be very careful though, because broad can go crazy and will blow up your budget with highly unrelevant clicks. So if you got a good set of negative account level negative keywords in your account, you will have a certain amount of control over this keyword. If you don't want to run broad, then you can go with exact or phrase. So but what we do is, instead of putting the exact and the phrase in the same ad group, we separate them out. Again, it's more work, but it keeps the account super tidy, and we can see the kind of bids which are happening in the exact keywords and the phrase keyword. Then we have got ads in each ad group. Now, well, from next year, the responsive search ads will be the default ads. So you can set up one responsive search ads. You don't need to have multiple ones, because we can have up to 15 headlines and 5 or 4, can't remember, description lines, four description lines per ad. So you can have one of those. We have those keywords in here, as well as we have negative keywords. Now what you want to do is, once you've structured these one campaign, you copy and paste it and just change the device targeting. So that's the quickest way of multiplying your campaigns. At account level default settings, then you want to exclude locations, demographics, set them up. Bidding, you can either start with max conversions or with manual CPC, whichever one you feel is the appropriate one for you. And obviously the daily budget, which you need to set up if you are working for a client. Now we have got this referred to Asana, is because this is for our internal workflow. Now, going back from the search campaign, you can also have a call only ad campaign, where again it is linked to the account level negative list. With call ads, because they are quite expensive clicks compared to the text ads, what we have found that if you can control the broad keyword with good set of negative keywords, then you can go after the broad keyword. It will give you a fair amount of very good clicks at a really good price as well. So we tend to put in 2 call ads and split test them, and we have up to 10 keywords, 10 broad keywords in there. Next, we look at the dynamic search ads. We have again 3 campaigns, one for each device, and then you set up the categories, one per ad group. Ideally, don't put all the categories which you are targeting in one ad group, and write the relevant ad for each. And we put in 2 dynamic search ads. Now when it comes to video and the GDN, this is how we can target. So you can target by keywords, topic, in-market, custom intent, remarketing, and placements. So you want to mirror the same structure for the Google Display Network as well. The only difference between this one and this one is obviously the network is different, and instead of image ads or responsive display ads, we have got the responsive video ads, and you need to have a video which is listed on YouTube. The last one which we come to is a shopping campaign, where we have 9 shopping campaigns running at the same time at 3 different levels of priority. One is the high priority, medium priority, and low priority. I'm going to go into the shopping campaign in a lot more detail in another video, so I'm not going to cover this in this one, so stay tuned, and it will be uploaded very soon. So I hope you got some ideas as to how you can structure your account, and instead of just going after search campaigns, you got to attack from everywhere. Search, display, video, remarketing. If you can do that, doing that, you will have a multi-touch point marketing campaigns going at the same time, and wherever your customers or audiences are going, they will come across you and your brand. So if you have got any tips or the way you run your campaigns, then please do share with everyone and with me by putting it in the comment as to what else you are doing which helps your campaigns. So thank you for being here and watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video very soon. Bye for now.